Hello people, I have a 2017 Cascadia, Freightliner Cascadia Evolution, and I'm gonna tell you the little problem I had with it. Quick thing, I was leaking radiator fluid, coolant, and it was coming out of this hose right here that connects here. So basically, as you can see, I have a crack. It's cracked right here on the reservoir. So I need a new reservoir. Obviously, it's Memorial Weekend. No one has the part. The people who does have it is closed until Tuesday. So I have to do, at first it was leaking very slowly. The alarm didn't go off, but you see that switch right here? If you ever have the shutdown switch come on, that little red tube right there, you pull out and you pull out the plug and you can drive. All right, it will not shut down the engine anymore. That's what shuts down the engine, that sensor right there, once the fluid goes lower than that sensor. So the only thing to do is unplug the plug and drive to your destination on where you have to go. Don't drive too long, or check your gauge, because you will be, you can blow your engine by overheating if the water get too long. But you can do a good hour or two, or it depends on your truck and how fast you drive. But you can get to a destination unplugging that. It won't shut down the engine anymore. But the split gotten very bad that it was pouring out. You can see it on top of the hood and everywhere else. So what I'm going to do is I went and bought these things here, the JB well. But I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use that one later once I stop for a couple hours, because this one here is good. You have to park for 4 to 6 hours. This one here will work within 15 to 30 minutes, and that's the pressure, 3770 on the PSI. So it'll hold the pressure, because I have to drive at least 3 hours to do it. So I'm going to put this together, because I've done it on a truck I had before and they worked out, and they usually last long. I had this one before and I put it on, and I actually forgot that I had it on there, and it stayed in there for 1.5 years until I was doing inspection, and the DOT said, "What was that?" He said, you got to change that. But because it was on top, now if it was on the bottom, he wouldn't have seen it. But anyway, this is what works, because I've used it probably twice on a car, and I used it on my Freightliner that I had previously, and it worked. It had a big hole in that thing, and it worked for 1.5 years until the DOT spotted it. But other than that, these will work, and I'm just bringing it in. I'm going to fix it, and I was just, I'm sure people have gone through this before, but again, if you're in the middle of nowhere, you just pull that red tab and the plug will come off, and the shut-off switch on the gauge will stop. Your engine will cut back on, and you can drive to where you need to be. And then if you are near Walmart or Lowe's or even Home Depot, you can grab you one of these and go ahead and fix that little hole on there, or mix it up. This one here, you got to mix both of them up so they get hard. This one is a good one. This one here will work. It just gets you by, but it will work. Okay. All right. I hope this helped. You can subscribe. I have more tips for you guys. I don't be in here much, but I'm gonna start giving you guys tips, whoever is trying to learn the truck, and I'm still learning too. All right. Take it easy.